What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. I'm still stuffed up. These allergies are literally killing me. Like my throat on my run yesterday, I was like wheezing, like sorry for the lighting, what the heck. But this vlog is just basically prepping with me. It is Sunday. It's a great day to be alive. Thanks, Whitney Simmons, always for the reminder. And yeah, we're gonna head to the grocery store, grab some groceries. I wanna do some editing today. Maybe wash my car. It is supposed to rain tomorrow though. Every time I want to wash my car, the next day it rains or something. So it's like, what's the point? Maybe just get stuff done, prep my week, and maybe we'll get some pool time later. So we'll see. With that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's get started. Alright, you guys, look at my crazy hair. So today's hair washing day as well. I usually wash my hair only twice a week on Thursdays to set me up for the weekend, because that's when I normally have plans, and then on Sundays, so I'm ready for the week. So I'm going to go ahead and lather my head with some coconut oil and do a coconut oil mask, and then I also use this biotin and collagen oil treatment by OGX, and then I just let it sit on my hair for a little bit before I shower and rinse it out. Good morning, YouTube. It's the next day, and I tried to prep everything, and then last minute got asked to go to coffee, so I went and did that. And I've been doing this thing where I've been really focused in on just being present with whoever I'm with. So I've been like disconnecting from social media a lot more, disconnecting from just my phone, my camera a lot more if I'm with people, which I'm trying to film more, but it's just one of those things. I just like to give people my full attention and be with them in that moment, because it's like moments you don't get back, you know? So we are going to continue our prep today and just taking you through my day, and I want to talk about like my plan to get absolutely shredded, absolutely like leaned out. Like, we're going hard, guys, so I am so here for it. Bo, 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 bo. Bo, bo, bo. So here we are. On top of prepping with me, I want to talk about some of my goals moving forward and how I'm kind of implementing different forms of training and like my training schedule and what I do and how I sort of line out my goals. Okay, so as we can tell though, my allergies I'm still a little congested, but I am not as bad as I was, so that is good. That's good. We're starting off on a good foot. Okay, so currently I am definitely on a cut, and I did notice the effects of it. So actually in the fall I wasn't really intentionally bulking, and then I realized I was just kind of bulking by eating a lot more than I normally would, going out a lot more and stuff like that, which nothing wrong with it. I wasn't like beating myself up over it, but I could definitely feel it, and I definitely noticed the effects of that ball, because I did add some Buddha growth and muscle growth as well, but I am very happy to be back. Like, to keep it lighter anyways, most of the time I do just listen to my body, so the fact that like me unintentionally bulking, it's not that I wasn't listening to my body, but I feel like I was just eating way more than my body wanted at the time, so I was ignoring my body, which don't do that. Now I am very happy to just feel kind of lighter and just, I don't know, I like cutting. It's like one of those things where it's like, oh, I want to cut to be lean with abs, but I also want to bulk to get a big booty. So it's like, what do you do? You know, like I'm constantly, one day I want one thing and then the next day I want a different thing. But currently I am cutting, so I'm just being mindful of all the foods. I am eating more than usual. I'm not counting, I'm still doing everything very intuitively, even though I was like bulking and cutting. I'm not putting a specific number on it. I'm not like intensely tracking anything. I'm purely just listening to my body, and during the fall season, you know, the holidays are around, so I was just like low-key enjoying myself when I wanted, whenever I wanted, and I still do that, but now I'm more mindful of like, okay, I want to lean out. Not like even for summer, I just am more confident in when my body's leaner and feels lighter. Again, I don't base my worth on any number, it's just how I feel, and so I got really excited to get like all my veggies and stuff prepped. I've been doing that since basically January. I've been back to like a cutting, trying to lean out, but even in February I was kind of, you know, inconsistent with that. I was just having like a lot more fun. Again, nothing wrong with that, but now I'm like on top of it, not obsessing over it, just like, okay, this is what I want for myself and this is how I'm going to tackle it. So if you are unfamiliar with bulking and cutting, if you are new, it's not something I typically do. I mean, I don't do it to the point where I could be like I'm bulking and cutting. Like, I don't track obsessively, or not to say that they do, but I feel like people who usually bulk and cut usually consistently are tracking their macros, and it's just not something I do. But bulking would be eating in a calorie surplus, and then obviously cutting would be eating more in a calorie deficit. Okay, so with that in mind, I'm just being very on top of like my nutrition, just making sure I'm not really eating processed foods. I don't like to anyways, even with when I'm out with friends. Like, I don't like eating certain things. I also think a lot of specific oils and stuff have an effect on me, so I don't like it, not because like I'm just like, oh, I can't eat out, because I can and I will, but as far as eating out, the only thing that really doesn't bug me is Chipotle. So even that, sometimes it depends on the day, but that is always a safe bet. Chipotle, Mexican food are my safe bets when I go out to eat. My training schedule is kind of the same workout split if you watched any of those videos in the past. So I am still doing legs Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then upper body days on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Saturdays I'm doing long distance running. Sunday I do my active rest, and then Monday through Thursday I go back for sprints. This is just what works for me based on my body, my goals. I hope that I'm not like stressing you out. Don't think that you have to work out this much or have to do as much as I do. I just do it because, one, it's just a hobby. It makes me feel good, and I could probably ease up on a lot of this and still accomplish my goals. It's not all specifically just to accomplish my goals. It's just what is working for me and my body right now. So on my leg days and lower body days, on Monday it is glutes and hamstring focused. On Wednesday I do quad and glute focused, and then on Fridays I do full lower body. And then on my upper body days I do chest and tris on Tuesdays and shoulders and back on Thursdays, and then I alternate between which day I include my biceps on. If you've seen any of my Instagram posts or have heard me talk about it, I freaking hate training biceps. I just find them boring, and I want to avoid them like all the time, and every time I do I always end up procrastinating them, and sometimes I'll forget to train them because I hate them so much. So we all have that one muscle group, and mine is freaking biceps. I will train anything, I will do anything, like, except for lunges are a least favorite of mine as well. Like Bulgarian split squats, those are the devil. My longer running days, I have been running about 5 to 6 miles. Sometimes I've been pushing myself, trying to see just how much I can run out of curiosity, and I think the most I ran since January on one of those days is like, I got to 8.5, but I was low-key bored by that time. This is just for me. Again, I'm not saying anything that you have to do in order to accomplish what I did, because I didn't start intensely training this much. I just eased into it because it became more than just a goal of mine. It became a true passion and a true hobby. I just wanted to share my split, break down my split in case you guys have any concerns on where to start. I mean, at the end of the day, whatever you choose to do, if it makes sense to you, do it. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. It has nothing to do with motivation. It's all about discipline, consistency, and showing up. And that's where you have to just take into account your own schedule and what works for you, your goals, and stuff. Be realistic with yourself on where you can be consistent, because I know that's where a lot of us fail, is go all in, and then that's when you face burnout and you're tired, and it just, you can't make it work anymore, and that's where we fall off and become inconsistent, and then not only unmotivated, but our discipline starts to falter because we've been inconsistent for so long that we can't like mentally shift to be like, no, I gotta go. And then that's where gym guilt comes in, and there's like a variety of other mental factors. So just be realistic when you are forming your own goals and trying to be consistent. So just keep in mind, you can work out 4 days a week and still be accomplishing your goals. You don't have to listen to everyone else online. You can just do what works for you. As for me and my goals going forward, I definitely feel like, because I used to run in the evening, sometimes I ran after weightlifting in the morning. I've been pushing my strength a lot in the morning, so running doesn't necessarily work for me right after because I am like absolutely exhausted. So I've been doing my weightlifting in the morning, and then I go back 4 days a week for those sprints. I've been implementing a lot of walks, and I've noticed such an improvement. Allowing my body that extra time to rest and just getting outside is good for your mental health. Walking is good for your mental health, and I've noticed a lot more progress just focusing on getting my steps in, however that may be. So when you are forming these goals, just be mindful, be realistic, and start small. It's okay to do the little things. It's okay to take smaller steps to get there. Alright, with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Why do I do that?